Hello everyone, this is Zanza, back in another episode of Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. This time we're starting off in court, so let's get to it. How did the investigation go yesterday, Mr. Wright? Frankly, there are still a lot of gray areas, such as why you have an injured hand, and why it was Edgeworth's car, and his knife, and how it was only 3 minutes after he got back, and why Edgeworth got the... Yeah, there were a lot. Or rather, the whole thing is one big gray area. I'd say that too. Don't worry about me, no matter what the outcome. I'm ready to accept my fate. You are the ocean's gray waves. I can't even remember the rest of that song anymore. Fire Emblem Fates. That's right, let me offer you a word of advice. Yes, defense attorneys should never believe their client. The defendant is called to trial because they are suspected of wrongdoing. Never forget that. Miss Sky, you remind me a lot of Mia. There's one decisive difference between you and her, and that is, you're not a defense attorney. I believe it's almost time for the trial. Good luck, Mr. Wright. Yeah, no one's as good as Mia is. Mia's great. Mia is the best character. My first trial without a Fae helping me. No one's going to bail me out this time. I'll be alone in there. So I have to discover the truth all by myself. Let's do it, Mr. Wright. I'll be with you the whole way. Never mind. We don't have a Fae, but we do have someone fairly close. Just give it a minute. It'll be funny eventually. Funny yet? Now? I'd say it's probably funny by now. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Lana Sky. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor. Edgeworth. I haven't been in court since Edgeworth's trial. It's been a while now. He definitely seems over it. I hope that personal feelings will not be a part of the proceedings today, Mr. Wright. I will choose the path I think is right, regardless of what those around me might say. The judgment to be made here is in our hands, not those of anyone else's. Well, that is unless Von Karma comes in from jail and just kind of takes over the case. Don't think I'd mind that. Von Karma's more fun to go up against. Edgeworth's just too stiff. Von Karma's hilarious, though. Like, Von Karma's even stiffer, but, like, stiffer to the point of comedic effect. Chief Prosecutor Lana Sky has committed an unpardonable crime. She was rash enough to commit it in the prosecutor's, something. And in my car! He's a much more forceful in person. Suddenly feel like confessing to everything. She will now pay for her rashness with her life. Oh, so all these cases have been dealing with death penalty. Yay! Was a witness. Of course there was. Because nothing in this world ever happens without a witness seeing it. Professional witness. Which doesn't make sense. It's like, hey, I think it's like criminal calls them up. Hey, I think I'm gonna commit a murder. Could you come and be my witness, please? Prosecution calls its first witness, Miss Angel Star, to the stand. Cough up queen. I'm still not sure I get the nickname. Haven't I seen you somewhere? You ordered the caviar lunch, right? Oh ho, caviar. I've never eaten caviar before. Just eating it. And for you, I have the Festa bowl. Thanks. Will the witness state her name and profession? The fingerprint lunchbox. Oh, that's funny. It's too early for lunch. Your name and profession, please. Well, Your Honor, how does it taste? This is why everyone raves about caviar. So tasty it hurts. I always thought, like pickled tapioca. Name, profession, now. Please insert here. Name is Angel Star, don't go forgetting it. I find myself running Lunchland these days. It's like Candyland, except lunches. Is that what you wanted me to say, Mr. Edgeworth? Very well, witness. Please describe the incident to us. Prosecution will wait. I'm not finished eating. Very well, Edgeworth. As you know, we usually call on the police to provide a description of the crime. Was a special investigator with the police. She was a first-rate homicide detective. So of course she witnesses a murder. Because that's how this world works. What? Miss Starr was a detective? Ah! I know who you are. Cough up. Cough up, Queen Angel Star, Your Honor. Long time no see. I'm all sweet and happy until you say something that annoys me, and then I will bite your face off. Yay. Very well. Okay. Someone's scared. Parking lot. Where am I clicking? I can't. There we go. Block for the prosecutor's office's professional? Oh, personal. Block B is for visitors and clients. Chain divider separates the two blocks. I suppose that's visitors taking up parking. Car in the back of... Crime took place, block A, Trunk's car. Edgeworth's car! Because, of course, Edgeworth. And, like, of course Edgeworth's knife is his, like, same color of purple. Of course it is. Like, why wouldn't it be? Killer stabbed the victim with a knife and went to drive the body out. In Edgeworth's car. Fortunately for her, there was a witness and an arrest was made on the spot. And who was this valiant witness? Why, it was me, Your Honor. Of course it was. Of course, Your Honor. Immediately after that, I apprehended the chief Where was she standing? If she was in Block A, Lana probably wouldn't have done anything because she wouldn't have seen her. And if she was in Block B, there was no way she could have made an arrest. Okay. Can't agree on your principle, Your Honor. Poor losers are unwilling to accept the truth. Oh my god! Shall I proceed to crush what little hope they have remaining? If you can, give them your worst, Miss Starr. Wait, are they talking about me? Witness's account. Somehow I always knew a day like this would come. I was on my way to deliver a lunchbox to my boyfriend. You know, the one of many that works there. When I sensed something, perhaps it was my finely honed detective instincts working. Then, through a wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garish car. The chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand. Then she thrust the pointy tip of the knife into Detective Goodman's chest. Bring the lunchbox to your boyfriend. How touching. You can see there is no room for doubt. Yes, there is! She made... I'm still thinking about being utterly crushed. 'Tis but a flesh wound. Cross-examine. Press, 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 press. How did you know? Respect the prosecutor's basic... abhorrence of a crime. Yet their methods are ugly and twisted. Twisted methods will always lead to tragedy. Thank you for thinking my methods are twisted. I really appreciate that. Given that they are used to erasing inconvenient evidence at their whim, I will become Medusa, and I will turn your entire body to stone, just by looking at you in this sort of a way. Killing off a detective that knew too much is merely an extension of that. The Star, do you have something personal against prosecutors? I felt that I had found my dream job when I became an investigator. If I hadn't been laid off by those prosecutors over there, I'd still be one. She was fired. To me, prosecutors are nothing more than worms. That said, I'm a pro, as you know. My testimony is unbiased and flawless. Very well, you may continue. This boyfriend, he's the detective. Not that boyfriend, the security guard. That boyfriend? You have several? Yes. This boyfriend, that boyfriend, and the other boyfriend. Here to join? The yet another boyfriend position is still open for applicants. I'll stick with the lunch, thanks. Note to self, the judge had to think before replying. Security guard room is in the lot of Block A. Okay, so she's saying that she saw Lana through the chain link fence, though. Okay. Security sign. All caps. Incidentally, did you bring your lunch boxes by car? Since I'm a visitor now, I parked it exactly. How could she have made an arrest? I sensed something, perhaps. Yeah. By garish car, you mean? Mr. Edgeworth's car, yes. Mr. Edgeworth? Incidentally, the knife with which the victim was stabbed was also Mr. Edgeworth's, wasn't it? Indeed it was. Why does he have a knife? I mean, like, I have a knife, but... why does a prosecutor have a knife in his car? The person you saw, are you sure it was the defendant? I saw her from no further than 30 feet away. I am certain it was her. Because I tried to turn her to stone, but I missed. She's telling the truth. We're doomed. Let's just do what we can. Even if we don't have any proof, we can always complain. Witness, in your testimony, you clearly stated the following. Prosecutors are nothing more than words. Ergo, you are a biased witness. You might want to keep those silly opinions to yourself in the future, rookie. Huh? Rookie? Unless you're willing to risk the consequences of doubting me. For I will eat you. I'll fry you like a fritter, crispy on the outside, chewy on the inside. That was inspiring. I believe I've heard the tagline somewhere else. You could cry plagiarism. It may be relegated to the lowly post of lunch lady, but my instincts are honed. A photograph? You took this? Crime, my reflexes took over, and snap, a picture. One of my lunch boxes is rigged with a... what? You think I chose you a prosecutor? Think again. Damn, I like her. She's a good witness. Wait, which boyfriend? The other one? I don't think it was this one or that one. It's probably the other one. So what was the defendant doing at the time? let's take a look at this. Why does she have, like, blood all over?